going. I was just approached by who I thought might have been a Secret Service or some kind of agency, security agency. I was sitting in the guest section, level 6, section 309, row R, seat 12, because all seating is assigned today. You cannot sit in the seat that you're not assigned to. So I sat in my assigned seat. I was having a nice conversation with a Mitt Romney supporter. We were laughing and joking. Differences didn't matter to this guy. Having a great time. And I actually sent Vincent a text message saying, what is the agenda for tonight? At 8:47. At 8:48, a man approached me and asked me if I had a contraband banner with me because they had a suspicion that a contraband banner had made it into the building, and because of my shirt most likely, and also the fact that I had saw 2 Secret Service agencies or security of some kind just a few minutes prior, walking up and blocking either side of the stairwell, so that I'm at the very, very, very top of the stadium with only one row behind me, and then both aisles are blocked off, so I obviously felt uncomfortable when I looked at that Secret Service or security guy that there was one on each side. I must have not broken my gaze soon enough, because literally minutes after that I was approached at 8:48 p.m. Today's August 30th, 2012, and I was told that I was considered to have had at the Republican National Convention, and I was told that I was considered to have had the contraband banner with me. I picked up my bag off of the floor, I went like this, and I said, "You can search my bag," and he looked at me almost in surprise that I had willingly said, "You can search my bag," and looked at me, and then looked at the guy I was talking to, and then decided that he didn't need to look at my bag. I don't really remember if he said anything after that, and then he proceeded to sit about 4 seats down from me in the row behind, and sat there for approximately 10 more minutes before he finally walked down the stairwell, and I took a couple of photos of this man. He's in a suit like everybody else, so it would be very hard to verify which one he was unless I could see his face again. But this was extremely upsetting because I'm completely alone, and there was no reason for this kind of treatment, and you know, there's nobody there. I wasn't sitting with my husband, and so I'm just sitting between all these Mitt Romney supporters, and there was nobody there to stand up for me against this person who came to intimidate me, and then proceeded to continue to sit there for 10 more minutes afterwards, like I was guilty of something. So I was completely uncomfortable. I then turned to the boy next to me who I'd been talking to, because literally, like less than a minute after this man approached me telling me that I had a contraband banner with me, and that they knew that somehow one had gotten in to the building, I guess, but didn't really explain himself. They started handing out 2 people on both stairwells, walking up, handing out Mitt Romney banners. So I turned to the guy next to me and I said, "Do you see the hypocrisy in this?" Because literally, right afterwards, you're allowed to hold your banner, but even if I did have one, I would have been escorted out of the building, which I didn't even have one. So I wouldn't even risk something like that, because I know how serious these people are, because I know the consequences of protesting within 100 feet of the nominee. I have no reason that I should ever feel this way in my country. No reason.